Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed UNIDAD, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes,
For whatever
boss
reason,
of bosses,
it doesn't use
El Sueño.
this. Go online. Okay, so now I should start seeing some foot traffic.
I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done.
Okay. Okay, we are good to go.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images.
Good to go now.
Our analysts have identified...
Alright everyone, sorry about that. Got ourselves... had some technical difficulties getting everything rolling, but now we're good to go. So what is up? I am Zach. Welcome to the Ohio Guys channel. Here we're playing a new game. We're going to be playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, I know people are probably wondering, well, why the hell aren't you doing the Legend of Zelda? Well, we ran into some problems on the Legend of Zelda last week, so with it, we got hit for copyright. So I kind of put a pause on that for right now until, you know, things settle down for a little bit. We didn't get really into trouble. They just monetized the video, Nintendo did, and I don't want to cause problems. So I'm just good. So and I didn't want ads showing up on our page, so we're just gonna move on. So
I have killed thousands.
All right, let's get started on this game. I gotta adjust my gamma settings. If I could, just it's gonna be off because alright, it'll be good. Save and continue. All right, here we go. White screen. Is this gonna show me the opening again?
I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations.
Douche.
But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police,
Uncle Sam,
the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians.
Nice.
We were on the verge of becoming the government itself. On the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
The Santa Blanca nation. Santa Blanca. That's kind of cool. Giant statue of death. Badass.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval.
Oh, poor Ricardo.
Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel.
That's a lot of people.
Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes.
El Jefe.
Boss of bosses, El Sueño.
Sueño! Oh boy. Oh, looks like I'm walking in the hornet's nest. We're loading. We're loading. Wow, that's a really long... There we go. Okay, create my character. You know what? I'm going to go female. Keller. Sparky. Wow, these load time. Wow. Foxy. Blade. Mace. No. New. Rock. Beetle. Eagle. Murphy's the current one. I want Keller. No. I want Snake. Okay. Eye color. Good enough. Shave. Ponytail. Undercut. Shaggy. Mohawk. Corner. Fuck cornrows. Go with the ponytail. Brown's fine. Face detail. Nah, nothing. Okay, appearance. Body deets. Facial paint. Scary Eagle. Jungle. Something. I want the Santa Muerte. Nah, I don't need to. Let's put one on the right. Santa Maria. Traditional sleeve. Traditional detail. Dye sleeve. The slapper. Give me the Santa Maria. What do we want? Flag and Eagle. Clothes. Straight hoodie, jacket, hoodie, shirt, long sleeve shirt, polo. Business casual. Really? Tank top, t-shirt. Marty fans. Yeah, I'm taking the hoodie. No, I don't need to get hiking shoes, work boots. Yeah, give me the hiking boots. Rebel leader. One of these are unlockables or downloads. Alright. Save your character. Yeah, it's fine. Difficulty. Normal mode for most players. Enemies can compete with elite soldiers. For laid-back experience, enemies take more time to attack and shoot at ghosts. Let's go regular. Oh, pussyfooted. Wow, these load times are ridiculously long. Or it could just be my PS4. Wow. Holy crap. Holy shit, what the flip? Wow, we may not be doing very many of these games. Or very much of this game, because this is absolutely ridiculous. The load time. Like, if it's still installing data, that's ridiculously bad. Alright, finally we get moving. Ubisoft presents Ubisoft Paris Production. Looks like I'm going in them.
The agent they murdered. You knew him? He was a friend of mine.
Good.
Sorry for your loss. I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier. No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while. I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years.
Going in the chopper. Get out of the chopper.
But as a cover, gets me out and about. At least it comes with a chopper.
Huh. Funny.
How'd you get to country? I flew in business class from Manila. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched flash from Barranco, Peru. How about you? I got on board a bus in Jujuy, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon.
Nice.
Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus. That explains why you smell like ass.
Oh, dick move, dude. Dick move.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved? Must have been someone else. You were never there.
Huh.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
That's funny. I'm not at liberty to say.
Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Oh.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist? You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
That's funny.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño.
Sure we can. Have fun and put a bullet in his head.
He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA...
Hold on, everyone. I am going to get my headset on. 1 second.
Welcome to Operation Kingslayer. Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals. The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. The Libyans have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, as much as the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on them. I'm not going to.
Soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar's 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar's 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he is in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground.
What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and a firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Ooh,
Hang on. I'll drive.
I'm in. Let's roll. Hold on. What the fuck you do that for? That was a civilian. We've got enemy activity nearby.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move. Just spotted one with submachine guns. I'm spotting another tangle.
We're good to go. Hold up. We got hostile activity. inside the watchtower.
Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun. The sandbag emplacement, see? Back it up, back it up.
Coopere y todo saldrá bien.
Pinche cabrón.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead. Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
Back it up, they're gonna see you.
Let's get moving. The cartel ain't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru. I see a second target. Got a third target.
We're good, we're good.
Another tango.
have found the escaped prisoner in the village of Kulta. What a wonderful name for a town. They were... See, the village is known to Unidad as a haven for rebels. Why do these rebels even bother? Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine wrath upon Kulta and wipe it off the face of the earth. Claro, al rato.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later. I'm riding the motorcycle. Buckle up, people. Hell.
A big, juicy cheeseburger. Rare.
Oh, lobster with drawn butter.
Fish taco. Porterhouse. Believe. Baked potato, sour cream.
I'm never eating an MRE again.
Or energy gel.
Or rice. Cold beer.
Scotch.
Coffee from the French press. Farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm engaging signals.
Shitballs.
Ah, shit, we've been spotted.
Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
This'll go nice with my boots.
Alguien ayúdeme a salir de aquí. Entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
Target down.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
Ni la Virgen ni todos los santos van a venir a ayudarme. Tengo que convencer a estos cabrones que les sirvo más libre.
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Hey, ¿cómo anda? Hola, ¿cómo va?
Got some hostile activity.
Hang back, that tango might spot you. We're right of the cage. Clear. ¿Cómo va? No need to stress these people out. Keep the guns down.
Let's go.
Go ahead, I'll meet you.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor.
Go on without me. Hello, get out.
This is it. Awesome. I could put this to use.
hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they got questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
On Yuri and Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out. What the hell happened here?
GPS says the place is named Yopil.
I don't see any signs of fighting. It's just a ghost town.
I suppose either the cartel or the dogs chased everybody off.
Nomad, I've got Pacatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you might be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Qatari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pacatari now?
Qatari needs this convoy. We're gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return. Haven't seen anything like this since I was in the sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell. Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spinning. And their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
There's a cartel medal over here. It's gonna break some poor thug's heart to lose this. You'd think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer medal.
Look alive, we got company.
I'll drive.
We got civilians dangerously close. Check your targets before you shoot. More cartel handiwork. Fucking animals. That was a civilian, jackass. Okay, we're still alright. already.
Hi, how's it going? Gracias. Got a 20 on an SB station. All you have to do is ask.
Hold on, come up on.
Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians.
Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun.
Where you got him?
Close to that nasty-looking dump. Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
Got another tango.
Keep it quiet. They know we're here. They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss? Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
Here's a schedule for an SB helicopter used to ferry supplies around. The rebels need that stuff. Let's go get it for them.
Find some fucking cover!
No se vaya sin sacarme, hermano.
Clear over here. This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's gotta know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
We're gonna look around here for some info.
Oye, Yuri, how long has that guy been hanging there?
Yo no sé, amor. Maybe 12 hours?
Is he still alive? Check if he's breathing.
Ah, él está muerto. He's dead. He must have choked to death under that hood. Look at that boner.
Mierda, I told you the hood was too tight.
That's a big boner. I'm taking his pants off.
Yuri.
Ay, are you jealous of a corpse, bizcocho?
What the hell, Yuri?
Whoa, ugh. That guy Cox stinks like shit. And people have learned some grooming or something, but damn. It's like a chorizo that got rolled around in dog hair.
Will you help me cut him down already?
Or like somebody peeled a banana, covered it in butterscotch and, whoops, dropped it on the barbershop floor.
Yuri, knock it off.
Oh, it's starting to sag. Now it looks like a toucan that hasn't shaved for a month.
Amor, por favor, get your face out of there.
A esta gente no le importa nada ya.